Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now you want to see Teddy Bear.
Yo, what? What? Who's he talking about? Yeah, that's funny.
Well, when I took it back, I'm going to need one.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yo, that's just funny, yo.
Throwing on first down is Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the first running back drafted this year is Saquon Barkley. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
That's the sign.
On second down, here's Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Stop.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Working from the gun, Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A giant first down, Manning to an open Beckham.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing is Manning. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh, wow.
And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants.
Okay.
Okay. Beckham with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That's right. Oh, he got close. He got closer. Just got closer, yo.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response?
What is this? Are you serious?
Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
second down, Elliott. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. With the snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
First down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. The give is to Elliott. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A give to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, was it?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
I'm at 82.8, yo. Crazy, yo.
Damn. Yeah,
here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I'm just trying to grind and see whether this 93 and 82. So.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
No, I'm just doing it so we can, like, reset the court. People won't think that we don't want to run.
Need a little bit more.
I know. This just look a little bit better, though. That's it.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Manning. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Well, that's the kick starter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise. Because we know OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there.
Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just throw it up there. He'll go get it.
11 more on that one and another first down.
And you remember pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation that the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of Eli Manning's career and give them 1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012. Amon Bradshaw did it then. 23 yards on the play.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looks pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a short gain here down to the 22. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Manning. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Zebra. Gun.
Shotgun now for Manning.
Oh, they gave him that.
100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100
Damn.
here as well. And a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. And Barkley will try to punch it in. He's going to pull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are in for 6. And he's got it. It's a 14-7 ball game. Rosas now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
Zeke is gone.
Gonna take it the distance. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Straight down the hash.
Extra point attempt to follow here. Extra point splits the uprights, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
All right, defense.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a back return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
With a turnover. Say what? I put it down for 2K. Y'all ain't said y'all need shit. You know what I'm saying?
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle.
Hey, man.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
Yeah, I got 3. I ain't about to keep taking the head busting.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to East Rutherford. But first, this timeout.
Yeah, running back.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Manning. And this is going to be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Put me on the 4. Damn.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here?
Oh, no.
Because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. This is Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They go play action here on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what they put man coverage against you. He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a perfect.
The boy's gone.
20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And New York set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On first down, Manning. He dumps it off to Barkley. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Manning. Looking right side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
I had asked it. T-shirt, I mean, you know how that shit is sometimes. You had asked that shit don't go to the right person.
Manning now on first down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Try now from Manning. He's going to look deep down the field into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude
that's what we are
of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
I see.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you up to a quick start.
Manning now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Manning. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Manning. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The man whose father was a Cowboy, Mario Edwards Jr., able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
That's right bullshit.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
46. Get out.
Prescott down. Cooper's got it. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Fast.
46.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
47.
I can't get around this big ass body, yo.
They go there again. Down right around the 25. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
come on,
he
Jeff.
looked
Don't
like
say
one
it
of
like
those
that. Like you
guys.
ain't turned the ball over 20 times before.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Gotcha.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 40. 2. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Sometimes I think even Eli falls into the trap of thinking that Beckham can catch anything. Here it's a throw he'll wish he could have back, because even OBJ wasn't going to be able to get his hands on that one.
It's coming now.
Here's Elliott. "38 yards on the scamper there."
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
No, what did y'all do
now
with your
out come
Christmas
the
party
Giants. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Manning. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Manning steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Eli, not something you see a lot, sporting the wheels and picking up the first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting here.
0.
It's caught. Beckham. 12 more yards there and another first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And this is Shepard on the catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Manning going to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion. Back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
To Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. They'll run him now out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. The Giants going for 2.
No,
this is an
actually,
area they struggled with last year. They were just 1 for 5 in 2017. Throwing is Manning. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their swing hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Rosas now to kick this one away. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards the pick up there, and also a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Yeah, okay.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Going up top.
Damn.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Damn.
Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You know it.
2-score game here in the
Putting the
fourth,
whoopers on him.
and
Zeke got almost 400 yards. 4 touchdowns.
It does, and you wonder about their strategy
Getting
because
the
with a
brakes
2-score
off him.
lead,
Oh, that's him in chat? I haven't looked at my
sitting on
phone.
it, trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing
Hey, man, it was either.
Now Manning. He's
Give me that back.
And this is
I'll take that back.
And that should do it. Picked up by Anthony Brown.
I'll get that back. No worries.
Back to the 30.
I haven't looked at my phone to see
Defenses
what
have
he's
had their
saying.
struggles, but they've been good enough
is
to get them
definitely
this
a
lead,
shit.
and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Hey.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. 8
yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Oh, no, man, wrong button.
Maybe the turning point they need.
Wide open over there.
Picked off down near the 5. Well, they're not making it easy.
Yeah, I threw a pick, man. I had my tight end on it. 38 to 22. I mean, it don't matter. I'm just saying, I'm just mad I threw a pick against it.
It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense. One thing I can say pretty
Damn.
safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that.
It's the last
Throwing on first down, it's Manning. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Manning. Now a desperation throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone now, Manning.
That's his son, whoever you're playing with.
But it's incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on second down. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Giants on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Manning again.
Picked off.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. He's now thrown 4 interceptions, and I hate to mention this, but he's a guy that
Say mercy, Percy.
5 in his career in a single game.
Hard to believe, isn't it? And the tough part is, playing in this NFL, you don't normally just back off totally from throwing the
football. Put it in the refrigerator. India, sit down.
So potential exists for that 5th one to occur.
I know.
Now Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable
Zeke
up
with
here, as comfortable as
4 touchdowns, 345
elements,
yards.
They took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
Yeah, once I seen that, I was like, oh, I'm going to run this up.
Finish in double digits at 10 and 6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Giants, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10 and 6. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.
That's right here is when I make a mistake. Say what? Who you out there with, Gorilla? Who you out there with, Gorilla? Damn. We'll load up on you. Better luck next season, Philly boy. Yo. Yeah, yo. Who, Philly boy? Yeah, he was I got better division record than him now, so I should at least make wild card because I think what you call it is gonna get division. Yeah, he was one game ahead of me. Yeah, it's working. That's where he at right now. Oh nah, it was straight. Nah, he was straight. Oh, that's not. Hell no. So no phone calls come in. He's stupid. Bonus hit today, boy. Yes, sir. Huh? Hell yeah, a whole $3. And you said let you hold $3. I thought you said a whole $3.
I smell smoke.
I don't know. I seen that earlier. They were telling me about that. What happened with that? I didn't make it. Bitch. I didn't get in. Playoff. Hold on, let me go to NFC. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Nah, I'll get wild card. I was looking at NFL instead of NFC, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stankonia. Marcellus is the Eagles in this one. So what? We got Reg in there, Marcellus, and the Giants. Yeah. I'm gonna kick his ass again. Watch. I hope I do play that motherfucker again. To the white meat? Nah, he Nah, Panthers is 8-7. I'm 10-6. 49ers 10-5. Bears 10-5. Giants 10-6. Yeah, Saints 15-0. Eagles 12-3. So those are the divisions right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those are the divisions. 49ers, I need to lose. I'll still get in though. I'll still be in though, regardless. Damn.